Go.
No. So okay, listen. There's the war arc gets such a bad rap, but I think it's just fucking groupthink. You have to be a literal fucking man-child to not think that the war arc is the greatest fucking arc in all of Naruto. Okay?
I mean, whatever you say.
Hey. Yes, whatever I say. It's the fucking best.
Do you have any reasoning for that?
Because I said so.
All right. Well, I say you're
Like,
ahead.
need more? No, sir. Listen, I can count on one hand how many times I've been wrong, and it's none.
One
Okay.
hand. Does it have 100 fingers on it?
Oh man. All right, guys. Today, we're ranking all of the Naruto Shippuden arcs, and here I'm gonna go ahead and get the tier list going. Oh wait, that is not what I need to do. Hold on.
Real smooth.
Real smooth. There we go. Okay. Yo, what's up, Alex? What's up, Skinny Bob in the chat? How's it going? Man, I've been doing pretty good today. Alex, this is Naruto Shippuden. Chunin exams is not on here. Okay.
OG Naruto.
Yep. All right, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so we have the first arc. We have the Kaze Kage Retrieval arc. So what do you guys think for that? Because we got to rank them somehow to start with. So obviously we're gonna have to reorder it as we go. But let's just put it somewhere to start with. I don't know where you guys kind of think it'll stack up. I mean, most of the fillers will probably be at the bottom. So
yeah.
I don't know. I like this arc.
Okay.
Yeah. I forget how good it is.
True. I think it's pretty good.
I think everything in like Shippuden is just like, especially later Shippuden. I mean, it's really polarizing, but there's just so much good shit in there that we forget about a lot of this earlier stuff. But like, this was a really fucking cool arc. Like seeing Sasori and Deidara pull up on the fucking Sand Village, that was cold. And seeing Kankuro versus Sasori, and then later we got Sakura versus Sasori. That shit was nice.
Definitely.
But overall, though, because like, listen, if this was a regular tier list, that's an easy high A. I think this is a phenomenal arc, actually.
True.
But
in terms of Naruto arcs.
But in terms of Naruto arcs, they're all A's, like minimum. So that doesn't say much.
Well, maybe some of the filler wouldn't be A, but
yeah.
I guess we are ranking the filler, Skinny Bob. We're doing it. Someone has to do it, so we're doing it. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe this one is probably gonna end up around like a middle tier,
like a 6 to 10, maybe.
I was thinking that too.
Okay, cool. My thing is like, it's still it really feels like the natural follow-up to the original Naruto. Like I think it's like the perfect follow-up to the original series because the stakes are still relatively low, but I think the power scaling from the OG series to here is like it's nice, it's smooth, unlike say with the end of Shippuden to Boruto.
God.
Yeah, that's a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Actually, what do you guys think about this in terms of OG Naruto to Shippuden? Because Megto just said in the chat, I'm not sure. I feel like well, I am sure. Never mind. I have an opinion on this. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think people like OG Naruto more because it feels more like a just traditional battle shonen. In one sense, like it follows the rules a lot better, I think, in a certain respect. Like it, people make the parallels to like Hunter x Hunter and Dragon Ball, and they're there, and like it does a pretty damn good job kind of following the same pattern. But more than that, like if we're talking manga, Kishimoto's art is just simply, as far as I'm concerned, much better in the original. There's much more attention to detail in like the facial expressions. It does have an almost grittier tone overall. Maybe not so much in terms of like what content it depicts, but like, for instance, when we find out that Itachi slaughtered like the Uchiha clan, and like there's a more of a presence to that statement and like the kind of lore around that in the original than in Shippuden, despite the fact we get more of the details later. So everything, even if it's not as much, feels heavier. Like Orochimaru feels like evil. Like it feels like that. And you don't really have that same kind of intensity with Shippuden, I think. Not in the same way. I mean, obviously, I don't have to downplay Shippuden. I like it much more, but I think those are the big reasons. That, and probably in terms of like choreography, like the tuning exams is one of the best in terms of like just fighting. I think it's like, we don't have to belabor that. Everyone knows the tuning exams is just that good, but I think those would be a couple of the reasons. And plus, I think they give more attention to a lot of the side characters in the original, whereas in Shippuden, people are often critical of how a lot of them get thrown to the side.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Inks in the chat? How's it going? Okay, Omar, what do you think? What do you think about the two of them in terms of which one you prefer?
Yeah, he's touched up on all of them. Like how in OG Naruto you get to see how other side characters can shine, while in like Shippuden, like they don't get to shine as much, or like they cap on some people. And like when you grow up with things, it just sticks with you. Most people would probably grow up with OG Naruto. So I mean, in terms, I can see how people can go either way, but at the same time, like people got their reasons why they don't like other things.
Yep. Okay, I think let me just Skinny Bub just said that wait, no, he said Shippuden is kind of mid. I don't think it's mid. However, my opinion on it is definitely geared. Hey man, you do gotta finish it. You do gotta finish it at some point. But but definitely I think the OG Naruto is better than Shippuden, but just because I feel like each arc the in OG Naruto, it was just like fantastic arc after fantastic arc. I feel like in Shippuden, it's definitely more jumbled up and kind of all over the place, as opposed to the OG. I mean, obviously, if you're just talking about without some of the fillers and whatnot, I'm talking about with some of the fillers and stuff, because that's what I had to sit through watching Shippuden. So I'm also going to include that, and also as we go on, after a certain part going into the war arc, it kind of there's just so much, it's so long. And I think some of that was somewhat unnecessary. So I just feel like having the Land of Waves to the tuning exams, and then if you include Konoha Quest arc, but that, and then you have Tsunade arc, and then you have the Sasuke Retrieval arc. Just all of those arcs are so good, just back to back to back, that I just prefer it. And I feel like it just it's more like more. I don't want to. I'm not trying to call it perfection. I'm trying to think of the right word. It's just more like you can't really find much wrong with it, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. It there's a lot less holes to like find. There's a lot less problems. It's very
I see that now. Actually, it is by and large way more consistent. Like I think from episode 1 to episode 220, like it's a pretty solid ride, like from A to B. But like Shippuden is a fucking roller coaster.
Absolutely.
I think it has peaks that far outshine the entire original series, but it has dips that are like unbelievably bad.
Yep.
So I think that could be the issue also.
True. We just had Ink say this in the chat. Definitely all of these are there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in each for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely got a lot. And let me just I like to start. I've been starting to get right into the podcast as we go, but let me go ahead and introduce who I have with me. I have Omar here.
What's up, everyone?
And also Doofy joined us for the first time.
Yes, sir.
You love to see it. Make sure you guys go check out his channel as well. It'll be in the description. Make some great content. I also just hit 1,000, so congratulations on that.
Thank you. It's been an honor. Finally. I know it took a fucking hot minute, but we got there, damn it.
Yes, sir. All right, and then you have your host as always, River the Flow Guy. So let's go ahead and get back into ranking these Naruto Shippuden arcs. Next we have the what is this? The Tensei Bridge Reconnaissance mission. That's what it's called. Okay. So for this one, I think it's another good one. Very good. I feel like this one might be slightly better than the Kaze Kage Retrieval for me, because I feel like there was more moments. Like we saw Naruto versus Orochimaru, and then we saw Sasuke again for the first time, which was crazy. So I think it might just edge it in my opinion. But what do you guys think?
Fuck, my favorite scene probably from this whole arc is I don't actually even remember what the official translation is, but I used to watch on like Naruto Get, and it's when Sai and Naruto first meet, and Sai just says, "Naruto, you have a little dick." And
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure. I think that's what he was trying to imply. Like, I'm pretty sure even in the dub, that's what they're suggesting, but they don't say it as explicitly. And I was so taken aback. I was like,
Oh,
"What
wow.
the fuck?"
That's
That was
crazy.
so out of pocket for Naruto. But I guess on a more serious point, at first when I was like just kind of like brushing over a lot of these arcs just for the sake of like this video, I wasn't so high on this arc, but like looking through some of like the moments, like yeah, we have Naruto's transformation, which was amazing, versus Orochimaru, which
Absolutely.
was like whoa, brilliant. But then like more importantly, we finally see Sasuke. We get that fucking
Mhm.
classic scene where he like just jumps down on him, and yeah, that shit is one of the coldest moments in Shippuden.
Absolutely.
And
Bro,
when
dude
they're
was
both
fast as hell too.
right.
He
And like,
blitzed.
bro was about to fucking drop a Karin on him, man. Like, god damn. Orochimaru was like, "No, let's not do that here."
Oh,
But
God,
is
like
it,
chill.
dude? Just imagine though. What if Sasuke went a little unhinged and just said "fuck it" and kills Naruto right there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. That's the end of
The series
Naruto.
just ends.
Yeah. Would that become Sasuke
Oh
Shippuden? I think
man,
that would have been
Sasuke
damn.
Shippuden.
Could have been even better.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it would have been interesting to see how that would have turned out. I really don't know.
But
All right, I don't know.
I think now I agree with you. I think I'd have it over Kazekage Rescue.
Yeah, what about you, Omar? What do you think?
Let's see. I'm trying to remember everything that happened.
Yeah, there was a lot.
This is when we
I
first
mean,
met
there's a lot in
Yamato,
every arc,
right?
pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yamato. I mean, for me, I didn't really like. I mean, Sai and Yamato were just kind of alright to me.
Yeah.
They weren't great.
They were a major
Yeah,
downgrade.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you go from
exactly.
Kakashi and Sasuke to those two. It's like, sheesh.
Like Sai never gets the development he needs to be like
Mhm.
a good character. Like he's just always okay. Like we get a bit of backstory
Yeah,
with his brother, but like it's really just like eh.
like I feel like the idea that Kishimoto had with him, like the idea of Sai, like in the backstory he had, it could have been something, but it doesn't never really develops, like you said. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just kind of eh. But Omar, what do you think? Where would you put this?
I can see where you guys are coming from with ranking it higher,
Okay, okay.
but
See,
something's telling me that I might like the Kazekage Rescue one better.
okay, okay. That one did have a lot in it too. I don't. We didn't necessarily touch on everything that it included.
Yeah. Cause it's big. Like this
Yeah,
doesn't like this arc doesn't have it doesn't fuck, I don't know how to explain it. Like it doesn't feel as big because it's not as big really,
true,
but I feel like
true.
it just has more intense
Yeah,
peaks maybe. I don't
yeah.
know though, but like Chio sacrificing herself to revive Gara was kind of like a pretty intense moment too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
that was what I was thinking, because like that's probably the first moment you tear up in Shippuden. This is the first arc.
Hmm. And
Ah,
also, now that I'm thinking about it, that Data Agara fight was really nice too.
oh
That fight was
yeah.
really good.
Oh yeah.
Seeing Data zoop around the fucking skies and just
Yeah,
drop. Dude,
yeah.
you know what? You've convinced me, Omar. I think I want
You
to
kind of
keep
convinced me
Kazekage
too.
on top.
Like I
I
was
think
thinking,
it's
like, cause
close
you don't
though.
see Itachi too, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you're right.
Itachi was like
You're right.
4v1 of them. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, no. That
It was a
wasn't that.
clone of it. It was like Itachi's like clone. Like he took over someone like, cause he got everyone in Genjutsu with his finger or some shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Okay. I think yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
Also, side note,
Um.
because I know like there's one tidbit that I have to share because I don't know any other chance I'll have to share this.
Okay.
When Chio revives Gara, Kakashi's watching her with his Sharingan. So like
Mm,
in theory, he should be able to also use the same like resurrection technique. And
true.
it would have
Oh,
been
he
so
could, yeah.
fucking cool. It would have been so cool if he would have used that like in the war. Like imagine this, okay? I know we're getting ahead of ourselves. Imagine this, okay? Fucking Might Guy after blitzing on Madara, 8 gates. You're supposed to
Oh
die, right? Now what if
yes.
Kakashi used that fucking ability to bring him back? How crazy would that have been? And then
Oh
Kakashi loses life
my
for Guy to come back.
god.
And the Guy becomes bro, I gotta write Kishimoto right now, man. I got the fucking
That would be
ideas.
so fire.
That would
Oh
be
man.
ridiculous.
Because that moment too of Kakashi like sacrificing himself, and I mean, it is hard for me to see him actually dying because I feel like
Mhm.
even if he did that, he would have found a way to keep Kakashi around because it's like
Naruto would probably
It is
bring him back
Kakashi.
to life. Like
yeah.
he did with Guy.
But seeing Guy fight some more, that would have been awesome.
That would have been dope.
Yeah.
Guy was one of my favorite characters in Naruto, no cap.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's like the one thing with like the war arc. Like Kishimoto just doesn't want anyone to die. Damn it.
I know, man. What? Like, just besides Neji.
Yeah, like the most useless, non-essential
R.I.P.
death imaginable. Let me just kill a random guy
R.I.P.
for like literally no reason.
He's like, oh, there wasn't enough death. Here we go.
Yeah.
Just freaking a stick. Just-
Yeah.
My goodness. Okay, I think we'll put this right under the Kaze Kage retrieval because I feel like Omar also also convinced me because the more I thought about it, the more it made sense.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good placement. I don't know. They might end up being right next to each other because that feels kind of right, but we'll see.
Mhm.
Okay. Next we have the I forget what this one is called as well. It's a
12
filler arc.
Guardians?
The 12 Guardian. Yep, the 12 Guardian Ninja. Yes, Inks just said that Guy's death would have been a nice ending to his character. I agree. I feel like it would have
Mhm.
been because I mean, he came back for what, like in
Just be in a
Boruto's.
wheelchair.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense. I
He
don't
can
know.
still whoop ass with one leg.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, I still haven't seen Boruto yet, so I don't know.
Gotta
I
get
mean, I
on
don't
it, bro.
blame you. I haven't either.
Oh, boys. Come on now.
I'm sorry, dude, but when it's 70% filler, I can't watch it.
Just read it, man. It's a
I
pretty
can't
easy
read
read.
it.
Omar doesn't like to read stuff.
Yeah, I don't like
Damn,
reading.
Omar.
I'm
Come on
illiterate.
now.
I may read it. I haven't. I've started one manga so far. I haven't gotten too deep into manga yet, but
Mhm.
I plan to start reading more stuff. But I've just been slacking. So
Fair.
yeah.
But back to the
Okay.
12 Guardians.
This was actually okay. It was okay. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But after those two arcs, it was just very much of a drop off.
Wait, how much? What happened in this arc?
It was like Asuma's like backstory and like seeing there was that one kid who had like the Nine Tails powers in him.
Oh, that
Part
one.
of it. Yeah, and then there was like the zombies and shit.
Yeah.
All of
thought
that stuff.
It was really interesting, like the whole idea of the 12 Guardians, because
Yeah.
obviously the
True,
manga
true.
doesn't really flesh that out, but it is mentioned in it. So here to see that fleshed out, I don't know, it makes me like Asuma a lot more, especially
Definitely.
like coming up with like, his big fight with Hidan later. So I think that's pretty fucking cool. Plus, like Sora's also like kind of cool to find out that some of the Nine Tails has been sealed elsewhere and it's not all in Naruto. I that's just something we haven't really thought of or heard of in the series
But
until
isn't
this
it like
point.
a very
Yeah,
small
yeah.
part of the Nine Tails?
Yes, yeah.
Like that's like the chocolate I was roaming around.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wait. Skinny Bob, hold on. I have a question for you, man. How would you not finish Shippuden? You're reading Boruto or watching Boruto.
What
How
the
does
hell?
Wait, what the fuck?
Bro, that's a neck, bro.
That's some fuck shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a friend actually, also Tayo, who I think tried. I think he read he watched like 20 episodes of Naruto, the original, and then he
Okay.
started reading like Boruto. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
That was a massive
Yeah,
jump. What the hell?
I'm like, dog, this shit ain't gonna add up at all. He dropped it, obviously, as you would imagine, but
Who would have
um,
thought?
yeah. But I mean, I like this arc actually. Again,
Yeah.
that's why I love and hate Naruto. Every arc is so good; it's hard for me to fucking put one over the other. But it is obviously not nearly as monumental as like the past
True.
two. So
I also must just say, Simple just said the Psy arc. Calling it the Psy arc is very disrespectful.
yeah,
For real. No one cares about Sai.
yeah.
Bro, how do you skip it? Come on, man. You can't just be skipping it.
You can't. Like, I understand if you skip the filler, but you can't skip like a whole arc.
I don't know if you're talking about the arc or like part of Shippuden, like the ending part. I don't know.
Yeah.
But okay.
Dude,
let's
missing the
just-
Kaguya shit, man, would be like Boruto simply would not make sense.
Yeah, true. I'm thinking this arc probably should go in 11 to 15.
Yeah.
I think that too.
Because
Yeah.
it's definitely not. Because I mean, you gotta think we have more filler arcs here that are probably gonna fill up 16 to 19, and this is actually decent. So I feel like it's gonna fall somewhere in here, but I don't think it's gonna crack the 6 to 10. So I think this is a good placement for it. But we can always come back to it later. And yeah, I think the sword part does kind of make sense. Because we also see later with what are the two guys' names that have it in them as well?
Shinkaku and
Kinkaku and Genkaku.
Kinkaku.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I think that's another kind of tie back into that we see. I don't know. He said he said he skipped to the end, and he has stuff spoiled for him anyway. So I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, I don't know how you just get to any whatever. Let's go. Okay. Next arc. We have the Akatsuki suppression arc is next. This is a very good arc.
Is this
This
when
is
Itachi and
incredible.
Kisame show up?
Wait, no, wait. Were they in this arc at all? No,
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't
right?
think so.
In
I
the
think
Hidan Kakazu.
Yeah, it was Hidan and Kakazu.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought they might have showed up.
Man, there were a lot of great moments in this arc, man. What do you guys think about it?
It's got to be 2 to 5, right? Like this
I was
arc
thinking
is
so
so
too.
fucking good. Like
Agreed.
like Asuma and the lads versus Hidan and Kakazu was amazing. I think Asuma's death is still probably one of the hardest hitting moments in all of Shippuden.
Man.
Oh man.
Shikamaru's arc after that too. Was just
yeah.
He
This
went
is
off.
really when he like really stood up for the first time, I think. It's a nice contrast.
Characters, man.
Yeah, it's a nice contrast to like how he was feeling at the end of the Sasuke retrieval arc, kind of beating himself up over like, the injuries of Choji and Neji, but like here he's standing a little more firm, he's a little more confident, and just that fucking scene where he's like, I'm your god now, throws the lighter down.
Oh my gosh, that's
Good
so
lord.
That's
Bro didn't have
so
to go that
badass.
hard.
Just for that moment alone. Like that's
Also the
solid.
Rasen Shuriken, right? That's when we get the
Yeah,
Rasen
that's
Shuriken
true
here, right?
too. I forgot
This
about
shit was
that.
so good. God damn.
Yeah. Let me just take it to the 5.
Yeah. This is gonna be the whole video. It's like this arc's so fucking good.
No facts.
Yeah.
But then people want to say that it's mid, so whatever.
Yeah.
You guys,
fuck 'em.
if you guys say it's mid, you can suck my dick. No, that's how it is. Okay, next we have the Three Tails filler arc. This one was actually pretty decent too. This is like with what's her name? The one girl. She has like the crystal abilities.
Oh, the one chick, yeah.
What is her name, man?
I don't know her name, bro. She's kind of irrelevant later on.
True.
But all I'm saying is the fact that we don't remember her name is a telltale sign that this shit was kind of ass.
Bro, I feel like I should remember her name though, man. Because this is
You
bothering
can't beat
me.
yourself up over a name, man.
It's bothering me, bro.
It'd be different if it was like fucking someone actually significant and relevant, but
Fair. Gurren.
you're-
It's Gurren. That's
Gurren.
it. Yes.
Gurren Lagann. Good ass anime, by the way. Recommend it.
Okay. I think this one is not bottom tier. I think it's definitely 11 to 15.
You think so?
I don't know about
Yeah,
that, Chief.
man.
You gonna disrespect my man Asuma like that?
I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying
True,
it's
but
better.
like to have it in the same tier, dog, really? Think about it. What's your favorite moment from this arc?
Can't remember it.
Right?
Okay. The ending.
Are you
like,
off?
The fight,
You're defending it real hard for something you don't remember about.
The fight against
On for real.
the fight against the Three Tails was pretty good. Gurren's like whole thing of her thing was pretty interesting.
River. Okay, the best thing you could probably say is the first time we see Toby.
We did see Toby. I thought it was okay, man. I really did. Like watching this arc. I may not remember everything, but I was not bored out of my mind. And some of the other fillers, I was bored out of my mind. So, I mean, I don't think it's a bottom 3 filler. I mean, what? I guess that's bottom 4. Wait, it could be bottom 4.
It could be bottom 4.
I was thinking it's not bottom 3, but it might be like 16. It could be 16. I want to stick in 11 to 15 and then come back to it.
Okay,
but
fine.
definitely I think it's
Sure.
it's under the Asuma arc just because of Asuma.
Yeah, like it's not like offensively bad, but it's
Yeah.
just like so okay. But that's Naruto at its worst. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's just never bad, man. Because this shit's the fucking goat.
I mean, ghost's a strong word, but it's
Hey
good. It's
man,
good.
I mean no man, I mean it.
Okay, okay. Okay. I mean, all right, all right. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Whatever, whatever. I thought the arc was okay. You guys can hate all you want. I thought it was all right. Okay, okay. Next arc, is the this is a combination of some arcs, but I kind of thought this was kind of together. So I just called it
Yeah.
like the Itachi and Jiraiya arc. It has Itachi Pursuit, Jiraiya the Gallant, and the fated battle between brothers, all kind of in one arc. I just kind of
Mhm.
put together because to me it kind of felt like it was together when I was watching it.
Yeah, I'm glad you
So
put those together. It's so weird to like break them up because like
I know.
in the same episode you'll have Pain and or Jiraiya in like the fucking Rain Village, and then
Yeah.
Sasuke like approaching Itachi. So like to divide it is just strange.
Yeah, it's very weird. And also the picture I kind of cut off, but whatever.
No.
Okay. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are, but I think it's gonna have to be in 2 to 5.
This is
That's my
when
instant thoughts.
Itachi and Sasuke fought, and Jiraiya and the Pains fought.
Yes, yes. And then also
Okay.
like the Itachi pursuit before that when they were like trying to find Sasuke and whatnot, all that stuff. When they're
So
like,
that also includes the fight with Datara, right?
"Ooh,
Sasuke
would
versus
it?"
Datara. I
I guess
think
it
so,
would.
right?
Yeah, it would. It would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
They
Yeah.
you
ain't
literally
thought of
group
that.
this in like the perfect way because this whole section is I'm gonna say this whole section is peak fiction. This is like
It is. It really
my
is.
easy number one. Like
It's number 1 for
no
you?
questions asked.
Number one.
My two favorite character arcs are like coming to like a resolution here or like a climax. You know, you get Sasuke versus Itachi. We finally, like after the anticipation of the whole original series, everything Sasuke has
True.
done, he's finally got his hands on Itachi. We get one of the coolest fights in the whole damn show. He wins, right? That shit was fucking fire. And
It
then
was.
simultaneously, right, we got Jiraiya going to the Rain Village. By the way, that shit was like, oh, it looks so nice, the Rain Village.
Facts,
Jiraiya going
facts.
sage mode like that. Oh, good lord. The two coolest fights in all of like the series. Jiraiya's death. Oh, bro. I can't even think
Bro,
about it. It's that
my
fucking
heart.
sad.
My
Facts.
heart.
But
Facts.
you know what's
Like,
worse? Okay, boys cried when Jiraiya died. Men cried when Naruto found out about his death. Okay, I'm just
Oh,
gonna
But
leave it
yeah.
there.
No,
Naruto
yeah,
hit
yeah.
depression. Like
That
he
was
hit critical depression right there.
and
Yo,
this might
when he was like, if Jiraiya was Hokage, he would have never let you leave. I'm like, bro, like, oh jeez,
Golly,
Well,
I
you
got
hold on,
can't be
hold on,
chills
hold
just
saying
on.
thinking
that.
about it, man. Come on now, come on,
I did. Yeah.
do the right thing.
Crazy. It's crazy.
He
Put it
said
in
that
one.
with no
Okay,
logical
okay.
evidence at all. It was like all emotion. He wasn't even thinking straight. He was like, "Fuck y'all."
Yeah. I think there's a few things to say. For one, this arc is incredible.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that what was I had something I was just gonna say. I'm tripping now. What was I gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
Yes. So he was talking about like the Naruto like depression when he got depressed and stuff. For me, those are some of like my favorite. This might sound weird, but like those moments are some like my favorite character moments, like in
Mhm.
anime. Just when that type of stuff happens, just seeing that and then seeing them overcome that, it's just really like I don't know, it just hits different.
No,
I
I
don't
got
know.
where you're coming from. I got you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that part for me. However, in my opinion, I don't think it's 1. I think it's 2. Me by my personal belief. Omar, I don't know what you think.
Omar,
I only
let's
have
go.
one thing that's going into one, so it's gonna have to be 2
Damn.
or maybe 3.
Really? Well, okay.
I'll settle with 2 for now, but if
Yeah.
depending on what you're choosing for number 1, there might be blood.
Might be blood. All right.
Okay. And real quick, I think we have to address some things in the chat. Skinny Bob said Bleach is better.
All right.
What do you guys
It
think
looks
about
like I might have to box someone.
Hey yo,
Skinny Bob. I'm sorry, dude. Bleach is ass.
whoa, it's not ass. All right, let's
No,
not go
I'm
that
saying
far.
it because I never watched it,
Let's not
and
go
I
that far
won't
again.
because like I don't want to watch it, dude. Since I
You
haven't
know
watched
what?
it, it's ass.
Okay, no, I'm with you on that one. If you didn't watch it, it is indeed ass. I mean, fuck, it's hard to argue with that, dog.
People keep saying it's good, but then they have to watch a 50-episode arc, a filler, and I'm like, God.
Man,
I mean, bro, we are rating Naruto Shippuden right now, mind you.
Look. These facts.
Yeah, but it's
famous for
Naruto,
fucking
though.
also
It's
50
Naruto,
episodes
though.
of
It's a
filler.
continuation of Naruto.
Look, man, look.
Dude,
I
the
think-
original Naruto ending had like 100 or like fucking like 50, 60, 70 like filler
Yeah,
episodes
it
at
was.
the end.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
But for the record, I actually don't hate most of it. I actually think there are some really good Naruto filler. That's my hot take. I think that there are some Naruto filler that are better than Peaks and Hunter x Hunter, but that's another argument.
Whoa!
That's another argument for
What?
another
That's
day.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm
I
not
am
gonna
curious.
lie. That's crazy.
I am
yeah.
curious.
Easy.
Easy.
Bro, you watch
Wow.
if you watch the original Naruto, okay? You remember that episode where Ichiraku Ramen, his daughter got stolen by the ninja chefs, but his hands were
remember
so
this.
sore from rolling out the new dough, right? But they had to get back his daughter. So Choji, Naruto, and Sakura, the dream team, have to go and find them. And they have a fucking ninja cook-off, okay? And it's literally like 100 ninja chefs that they have to feed. It's just the 3 of them. But then, you know what they do? Choji uses like his fucking extend dong arm style to stretch out the dough. Fucking Naruto's like Rasengan it. Fucking Sakura's like punch it. That shit is way better than Netero's defeat, okay? Way better. Easy. I rewatched that 20,000 times instead of watching Chimera Ant once.
Oh no.
All right, well, that's a whole neck right there. Like, if I could, I would probably hurt my
This man was
hand
so
attacking my neck.
passionate.
Hey, don't get me started. Like Naruto is my bread, my butter, my passion, my life, and I never get to talk about it. So this is my
Yeah.
one opportunity to go nuts.
Yeah, I
But
figured.
like,
I figured.
you put a stake in like millions of people's hearts right there.
Good. I
Saying
hate
that.
Hunter x Hunter fans.
Including
They don't even
mine.
deserve a heart.
Well,
Fuck you,
you
River.
hate
We
Hunter x Hunter?
enemies now.
I don't know if I
you
call
hate
myself a
Hunter x
Hunter fan.
Plus
okay,
Bleach
but-
better.
What the? That's a double neck. I'm breaking my
Say-
arms on you.
All right. So just to respond,
Who?
what did
Who?
you say, Omar?
Who?
What did I say?
I don't know. What are you saying? Who about?
Asked.
Oh.
Had to ask. Oh, that's it. I'm done. But you asked, and I retaliated because that was
What did I ask? I was just stating facts, and y'all were like,
what, bro? You acted in my fight or flight, bro, and I chose fight.
okay, let's go then.
You don't know, but I know at least 50 like fighting techniques. So like, you better watch out.
Okay, I'm waiting, man.
Watch out!
Oh my god.
It went through the microphone.
Oh.
Oh, my bad. I said to the wrong microphone. My bad. River. Watch out!
All right. I think okay. I guess I am a Hunter x Hunter fan. However, I'm not one of those Hunter x Hunter fans that you speak of. I understand why you don't like Hunter x Hunter fans because they kind of suck. Even though
God.
I unfortunately am a Hunter x Hunter fan, but I
I'm so
don't
sorry for your loss.
claim Hunter x Hunter fans. Okay, so that's kind of my my take on that.
Fair.
You saying Bleach is better is fair. I don't have an issue with that. I'm not mad at it.
do.
I just think Hunter x Hunter is better. It's just my
Okay.
personal. Bleach is
Fair.
good though. No, Omar's just a Bleach hater. It is what it is.
No, I respect Omar's principles for hating Bleach. No, I like on God, like
I
there are just some hills I will like JoJo's. I haven't watched JoJo's. I love making fun of it. Hell, I might even like it. I'm just not watching it. And like it's that simple.
Gotcha. Those are pretty good though. Ugh.
But so is Bleach, Omar.
look,
I almost broke my back when you said that.
here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. The bounce arc is one of the worst arcs in all of anime, and it is what
True.
it is. It is. It
True.
sucks. It really sucks. But Omar, you know you can skip it. You can really just skip it. So I would recommend that because I loved Bleach, and then I watched the bounce arc, and it definitely made me like Bleach a lot less. Unfortunately, because I really have liked because I'm almost done with it. I'm in like the last arc now of the show of the anime, but it's really good. But the bounce arc definitely has a stain on it for me that I can't get rid of, and it kind of sucks. Like I wish I never watched it. I really do. It's sad.
Well,
'Cause
if I were to watch Bleach, if I were like this is like the most capital if you could ever hear. If it'd only be because of the hype I keep hearing from the 1,000-Year Blood War.
That's fair.
You gotta watch it, bro. Bro, you know, Omar, when the 1,000-Year Blood War starts coming out, it's gonna be so much hype that you're gonna be missing out on.
Yep.
It really is. Like I'm an anime only. I don't even know what happens. I just know it's hype. I already know.
Oh, you're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna fucking
Yeah,
lose your mind. It has the strongest start like in any battle shonen arc. Period. Like it's intense.
Oh, yes. I love that. I love that. And Omar, I know you saw the trailer, bro. I know you did.
Come
And I
on,
know
Omar.
I didn't.
you didn't see the trailer. No,
You lying. You lying.
I have it.
Average Hunter x Hunter fan behavior.
Whoa, I'm not, whoa there. Hunter x Hunter is not even my most favorite anime. Okay.
Bro, it's
What
in your
is?
top 10,
What
though,
is? Let
isn't
me.
it?
What is it so I can essentialize you?
What?
What is it so I can essentialize you and categorize
My
you
what?
and box you in? Your favorite anime?
It's One Piece.
Oh, bro. I wish you were a Hunter x Hunter fan.
You can't hate me now, bro.
Back to back L's.
Oh, wait. Back to back L's.
Yeah, more like mid piece.
Oh.
Oh my god. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about, River. What the hell?
Where'd you find this guy, River? On the side of the street.
Oh, what's your favorite anime, Doofy?
Mine? Naruto.
Yeah. What?
Naruto.
Naruto?
Yeah.
Naruto's not better than One Piece.
Bruh.
What?
Every facet.
Oh man,
Bro, I've never-
Skinny Bubs in the chat freaking out.
Bro, like, have you ever thought about crying over a boat? No. You cannot cry over inanimate objects. It's a boat for crying out loud.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't help it if you're
Yeah.
just a little bitch.
Whoa. Whoa there. Whoa there. We're making it a little more feisty than what we had in our past podcast. We need some more One Piece people over here to spit some facts.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Is
What?
Skinny Bob spitting facts right now in the chat, though?
Oh man.
One Piece is ass. I mean, 200 episodes is trash. What the Skinny Bob? Shut up, bro. You can't even watch Naruto.
I read 100 chapters of One Piece, and it's remarkable that manga did not get canceled earlier, like at all, because that
You guys
shit was
are
ass.
tripping. Tripping.
Bro,
We
I can't even.
Tripping.
No, we spitting.
How are y'all hating so hard? What arcs have you gone through?
I finished Arlong.
You finished Arlong. That's it?
What? That's 100 chapters. What do you mean that's it?
That's it? Just Arlong?
100.
I don't care if it was
100
1,000.
There are manga with half the amount of chapters that are 10 times as good.
There are 1,000.
You should be good by 100 chapters. How do you not get good in 100 chapters?
I mean, hey,
Bro,
I thought
Naruto
Arlong
was
was
good
good.
like 2 chapters. The first
I
chapter
thought
of
Arlong
Naruto was
was good.
fire.
However, when I watched One Piece, or I'm not, granted, I'm still not caught up on One Piece. I've only watched like a little over 100 episodes, but I'm just saying because I haven't watched it in a minute. But when I started watching it, I didn't really have the expectations going into it. I had expectations, but it wasn't crazy expectations. And I think Doofy, that probably plays a part in why you think it. I remember you talking about this. I forget where it was, but I know you said that like just because of like how much expectations you had going in, that partly played a part into why it just wasn't as good for you. I think you said something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
there's a degree of that, but even like no,
because I
no,
thought
no,
Arlong was good.
No, yeah, for sure. I think the thing is like I started One Piece probably in like 2014. Like I tried to watch the anime and I got through like
Okay.
30 episodes because it was just before Arlong.
Mm,
And like I was so incredibly underwhelmed back then, but everyone
Okay.
kept saying you gotta finish Arlong, you gotta finish Arlong. So this year, well, I guess last year now, I decided to like read it. And I read the first 100 chapters. Everyone says it's
Yeah.
better in the manga, it's better paced. I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll read it. And it wasn't. It was fucking not. But this is not the One Piece episode. This is not the One
Yeah,
Piece
it's not-
episode.
it's
We
not
should not
right,
detract. I don't know how we got here.
I'm hurt. I lost some motivation to talk.
It was a
now.
long road. It's a long road to get where we got.
Oh yeah, I feel
Alright.
that was bad, bro.
Okay, let me go ahead and put this
Wait.
at 2.
So River, what's your favorite anime then? I mean, if we it's gonna be the round table.
Okay, so my favorite is something called Peak Fiction. I think it's called it's called Goat Geass.
Oh damn.
Yeah. It's
He won't stop sucking Lelouch's dick though.
But Lelouch's the goat, bro. Come on. What we doing?
Sadly, Light's better, but that's fine.
Ah,
Sorry, I just
pain.
come on your podcast and just pick fights with everyone. I'll behave now. Okay, let's break more Naruto arcs, I guess.
What do you think of Kogias? I have to know though. You
Like,
didn't
it's
hate
good.
on that. Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
I gave it a 7, and people get very mad at me, but I think it's good.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love
I
Lelouch.
know from what I've heard from you, you're a pretty harsh critic of certain things. You're very like meticulous in your ranking of things. So
It's largely it depends on like a series reception, because if a series is really good and it frequently gets praise, even if I like it, I will lean more into the criticisms just to kind of offset
okay. Okay.
like the group think. Like with
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter, like I gave it an 8 out of 10. I actually like a lot of it. It has like York News, my favorite arcs and all Battle Shonen. But the constant discourse about Hunter x Hunter is that it's the greatest of all time, it's the GOAT, it's the best, blah 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 blah
Mhm.
blah. They don't say why, they just say it's the best, of course. And so like I come in and I'm just like, all right, these are my problems with Chimera Ant. And like I focus on that, and then people just think I only hate on it, but I actually quite like Hunter x Hunter. Same with Code Geass. For me, Code Geass doesn't do anything like actively bad. It's just I kind of stopped caring, especially during like the middle and especially during the beginning of season 2. But like
Mm.
it has a great ending. I love Lelouch. It has a strong start. The idea of the Geass is cool. I don't have
Okay.
much
Okay.
by means of like active issues with it. It's just more so it didn't grip me enough, which could just be a me issue, but you know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys, Skinny Bob and Inks in the chat. You guys gotta watch. Gotta watch. Gotta finish Kogias. Gotta watch it. Wait. Barati. Yeah, Barati. It was okay. It was okay. All along is very good though. I will say. Okay, but what was like? Okay.
We are the
I
Railing
understand.
Boys.
Yeah, we are. I just wanted to say that I understand your points. I think if I rewatched Code Geass, I may see more flaws because on that first watch, sometimes it can be hard to pick certain things out because at that time that was I was early in my anime journey and like
Hmm.
it was just so good and that ending just hit different. So
Yeah.
it was just like overall, it was just very, very good to me. I don't think it'll stop being my number one on the rewatch, but I can understand some of the criticisms for it. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I
But
I feel that.
okay,
Same with Naruto though. Like
yeah,
it's still like my favorite for like a trillion reasons, but like the more I rewatch it, the more issues I find with it. But that doesn't really change
true,
much, to be
true.
honest.
I got you. I got you. All right, let's get back into the tier. Let's get back into the ranking of these arcs. Okay, okay. We have the Six Tails filler arc next with the bubble dude. If you guys actually remember that.
I do.
Barely.
Yeah, like it's all right.
Yeah, this
It's like
one it was
comparable
short.
to it's comparable to the Three Tails one. It didn't feel significantly better or worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I thought the ending of the arc was actually pretty good though because it was kind of crazy to see like him like get captured like right at the end. It was just kind of like, oh shit, we went through all that just to get him captured. And I kind of
Hmm.
liked that a little bit. It was kind of like it kind of showed some realism as to like how these Jinchuriki, like what happens to them. Because we didn't really get that a lot. We just like, oh, at least they get captured, they get captured. This was kind of a good outlook on like this is what actually happens and how things, work. Just
Hmm.
kind of seeing that at the end.
Was it the
So
Chains that showed up in Gotham?
yeah, it was. And
Yeah,
I thought he was
he had no
dead.
chance.
Yeah. And like he did die. He did die. Yeah, he just died. And it was like we just saw that went through this whole arc with him and he just and his character, he actually had a pretty good character. I think the more I think about this, I think this is probably above the Three Tails one. As much as I was sucking his dick earlier for I don't even know. But I think it's a little bit above it. So I just was thinking like here. I don't think you guys really care. So we're just
Yeah.
making I mean, this is just filler arcs, bro. I don't know. It could even be here. I don't know. It could
Oh,
even be.
bro,
I don't know.
hey man, now you're gonna,
You're picking fights now.
yeah, that one's not
Bro,
gonna
I don't
fly.
know, man. So, like,
Listen, you can arrange those two little arcs however you want, but like when
it's
Osuma comes into it in the 12 Guardians, I ain't having that one.
the zombie shit was lame, bro. The zombie shit was lame.
Take it back.
It was. It was.
He can't do it.
Back right now. Say it was good.
The Asuma parts were good, bro. The Asuma parts were good.
Okay,
Like the
that's better,
overall
yeah.
arc, the overall idea of the arc was good. Just the zombie thing was just kind of lame to me. I don't know.
No, yeah, I get that. I think like more than anything, it's like an info arc. Like I don't know if the arc itself is actually super hype, more so than just like how it expands the world of Naruto, I guess, by giving us more info about Asuma and like the 12 Guardians. But, like as an
Yeah,
actual like series of events, I mean, it's probably fine. I don't remember when I last watched this.
very true, very true. Okay, okay. Let's man, I guess we'll just put it like this. We can just put it like this. Just because that whole like lore, there was more there. So I guess just out of respect for that, because they actually did like delve into lore that wasn't delved into like from the actual material.
Mm-hmm,
So they added some and it worked.
yes.
So
Yeah.
I'll give it. I can stay there. I can stay there. We can. Okay. Let me see. I want to get you guys' opinion on this.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah.
Took a
I mean,
while to
I
get
guess.
good. I don't know. I thought it was good from the get go. I guess is my
Yeah, me
thing.
too. I
thought,
feel like if oh, I think wait. So were you saying Kakashi? Wait. Where was Datara in? Wait, am I tripping? Is that kind of Kakashi Datara? I guess is what you said. Is it? Wait. I'm confused. Do you guys see?
I'm like reading it right now. I'm like, what?
Because where does Datara fit in?
Part 1 Naruto's Go to Shippuden took a while to get good for me. 119 episodes. When we get Kakashi Gaiden plus Declaration. Oh, plus
So
Datara. I think it's supposed to be Datara, not Declaration. Plus Datara versus Kage.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Okay. Got it. I guess I kind of see it slightly, just because I guess if you're coming off of Naruto and like if you didn't watch the filler after the Sasuke retrieval arc, that it kind of dropped. It definitely had a drop off from that, because that's like one of the peaks. Like that arc was incredible. Definitely one of the best arcs in like all of anime for me. The Sasuke retrieval arc was so good, but coming off of that, I can see why you might think there was somewhat of a drop off and it could be slightly disappointing. But for the start of actually just starting to Shippuden itself, I thought it was very good. But I mean, I could kind of see it. Okay. Anyways, next we have the Pain Assault arc. And before I'll give my opinion last, I want to hear what you guys are thinking. I haven't heard
Omar to go first.
Omar, what are you thinking? I want to hear what you got to say.
Boy, where do I even start? This is probably the best arc in Naruto Shippuden for me. The Pain Assault arc, yo, yeah. Like, oh man, like when he starts training to go Sage, he goes to the Toad Village and like starts training, and everyone's like, you know, getting ready for the assault from Pain when he declared that he was gonna attack them. And then when he shows up, oh my god, goosebumps when he shows up, dude. He starts throwing hands with Pain. That's probably one of the best fights in Shippuden.
Yeah.
A very controversial one, though, you know? Like, how often do you see people screenshot Pain versus Naruto just to try and, like, I don't know, like downplay it because of the funny-looking frames? Have you ever seen those? Like, you must have, right?
I have.
Yeah, I like those frames. I don't know why they're hating on it so much.
On God, like, you know what the worst part of all of it is? They try to show those frames as an example of bad animation, and I'm like,
I don't see that.
Like, you're tripping.
No, I'm like, the issue is, I'm like, bro, animation is like necessarily in motion. A still is not animation. And I feel like that is just such a poor understanding of animation. Now, I gotta say, like, if my friend
watch it,
like, this is the thing, exactly. Yeah, like, I have to say, I was one of the people who used to hate on this arc a lot. And I was one of the ones that would screenshot these like pictures and like share them, be like, what the fuck is this? But like, it's for a reason. Like, it's supposed to highlight the motion. Like, we're supposed to really capture the way that Pain is moving and like the kind of exaggeratedness of those movements. And the way they do that is by like bringing down the detail a bit, focusing on the shape more so. But the animation itself refers to like the fluidity between the images, and it's actually really fluid. It's very exaggerated, and like there's not a lot of detail. But as far as pure animation goes, that shit was awesome. But like, for me, what holds this back is the ending. I think that's what most people say. But I feel like it is important that it ended the way that it did, for Naruto to finally talk to like the other
Yes.
pupil of Jiraiya and have that conversation. It was awesome, honestly. But like the fact that all the characters that supposedly died come back and like, oh, everything's now suddenly good again. Like, even though it makes sense to me and I kind of like what it does for the particular character arcs there,
Mhm.
it's just like unsatisfying, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
just kind
totally
of,
get that.
yeah, it kind
Totally
of
get
just
that.
downplays like the severity of the things that happen, like Kakashi's death and Choza's, that's Choji's father, right? And
Yes.
Shizune and, you know, like everyone, like I guess they had
Mhm.
to, of course, because if not, they'd have no characters left. But
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I definitely get that, and maybe it could have been more like, okay, I can't revive everyone, but I can revive some people, and then like some people end up being left for dead. Or, I don't know, something like that. Because even though like he used like all the chakra he had left, that's a lot of chakra he had left to revive that many people. So I
yeah,
don't know,
yeah,
like that seems like a lot. But for
yeah.
me, I feel like going off of what you just said about the ending, I definitely like I used to be someone who was kind of like, I don't really like it because it's like people should have died. And I know you mentioned how like you do understand it because
Hmm.
that's kind of how what I've become on that wavelength too. Is like I do kind of understand the idea of okay, Naruto was able to understand like pain because that's kind of like throughout Naruto's like that understanding. And I know Doofy, I'm pretty sure that was you on Twitter one time. They was talking about that as well, like how
Yeah,
talking to Jutsu is kind of how people act
yeah,
like that's a stupid. Yeah, yep. And
yeah,
yeah, I feel like that understand he understands pain, and pain is like, oh wow, he actually does have a plan to be able to do this. It made sense as to why that happened. In the ending, it kind of came to an end in the character arcs. It just made sense, and it was very. I feel like it was well done. But again, the reviving thing, reviving everyone was a lot. There was a lot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. I think this. I think what might have been perhaps a more satisfactory ending for me would have been if Naruto just, I don't know, maybe if he did just fucking kill Nagato. But I think then we can have him kind of like going through this mental struggle until
Mhm.
the war, where he's like trying to think over like whether that was right or wrong, and
Oh,
encountering different situations where he's forced to confront like the same ideas that Nagato had,
yeah.
in the way he interpreted Jiraiya. And then, okay, and hear me out here. I should be one of the assistants on Naruto. It's I gotta start writing Kishi. And now get this: when Nagato gets revived, okay, in the war, Naruto finally understands him, and they meet, and he apologizes, and they have like a good chat. Like it could have been. Oh, I'm just saying, like it could have been so much fucking cooler. But I'm a
That's
dreamer.
what I was just thinking. I
I'm a
was just thinking
dreamer,
that too.
man.
That would have been pretty sick.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Meh's kind of a strong word, but
it's not a hero getting than meh. If it's so, it's not a hero getting than meh.
I mean, wait.
I don't really
Yeah.
get it.
But okay. Here, I think the Obito one was also good. I mean, we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
I thought both of them did a good job. Wait. Let's see. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, I think both of them made sense in their own way. Like I said, we'll get into the Obito one later. I don't want to touch on that too much
Yeah.
now.
But
But
for me, this
oh,
is under Jiraiya and Itachi.
here's the only thing that I was just thinking because the way the arcs are split, if they
Mhm.
could if Jiraiya's part would have been included in this would win easily the best arc, but it's not. And I feel
Mhm.
like that is something that some people might kind of think of when they think of this arc. Now, for me, I was gonna put it at one, but I could honestly be persuaded for it not to be at one. Omar, what were you thinking on this one?
I was thinking one. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I like this arc a lot from
Me too.
Shippuden.
Me too. Now, I just think like the kind of the clash of the ideologies and just like how they were both, students of Jiraiya and all that stuff just all together. It's just like
Mhm.
it just feels so well done. It's just so good. And I mean,
Yeah.
sure, the ending you can have gripes with, but I really, really liked it. So for me, I would sneak it at one, but like I said, I could be persuaded for it not to be if you have strong feelings about it, Doofy. So
I mean, I definitely very strongly feel that the fated battle between brothers and all that should be one. But I'm a team player. I'll let it paints us all at one. That makes sense.
okay,
It's
okay.
still like, even though I think the ending like kind of downplays like the intensity of the actual arc. When you're watching, you don't know that ending is going to happen, right? So
Mhm,
it
mhm.
actually, like when Kakashi dies, it feels that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
um, Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. I'll still have it at one.
And I
Fuck
remember
yeah.
I was watching that, and I was like watching, like a little while after like Naruto I finished. Because I never actually had finished Shippuden when I was a kid, so
Mhm.
I was rewatching it over again. And when I saw like Kakashi part, I was like, wait a minute, there's no way this man dies. But like I didn't know for sure that he didn't die. But I was like,
Yeah.
wait, how does this even work? What is going on?
Yeah.
It was just very very crazy to me. But in the end, he did come back, which made more sense. But yeah, okay.
So
Well,
question, Doofy. You mentioned earlier that you said that you would fight me for blood if I mentioned an arc that was better, that was first. What was the arc that you were thinking of?
Fucking Pain's Assault.
oh, so
It's such a polarizing arc. You know what I mean? Like I feel like these days people are much more accepting of it. I think
yeah,
almost most
yeah.
people will say it's the best arc in Shippuden, and it's good.
Okay.
So I was kind of expecting that's what you'd say, and you did. But it is good. Fuck it, it is good.
This part hit too. It definitely did. When he read the book and training and teared up.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And the training was also very good. That was very good. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the next arc. It's another filler arc. It is the shit, what is it called?
Is the
This one,
flashbacks?
it's
Yeah.
the flashback. It's like the young year, the past shit.
Oh, good lord.
This was ass.
I remember like
This was ass. It was
was
so
watching
bad.
weekly when this shit came out, and like imagine this, right? We just had the fucking
Yeah.
pain arc. We just defeated Nagato. Everyone's back to life. It was the most intense shit we've seen probably in the series yet. And now we're getting like flashbacks of like Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura like chasing a cat around. You know what I mean? Like
Uh,
it's
yeah.
such a downgrade. But I will say
Okay, my
though,
life.
even though it is filler, I just think that it does because a lot of people will say that like a really shallow criticism I hear of Naruto is that well, why is Naruto so obsessed with Sasuke? They weren't even friends in the beginning. When I
Mhm.
mean, for one, in Land of Waves, we know that they're friends.
Yeah.
That you can just it's so stupid. Like this is for people that haven't watched it, but like you watch the flashback arcs and you realize that like Naruto's
There's
life
more to it.
isn't just the anime. You know what I mean? Like there were little in
Mhm.
between missions when they weren't out saving the world. You know what I mean? There were
Yeah.
little moments, and this just reminds us about that. And we see those. And even when
True.
Sasuke and Naruto bicker, like it's a kind of bickering that's motivated by like a kind of friendly competition with each other.
Mhm.
Rivalry.
Yeah, but it still
Yeah.
sucked to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, it did. It did. And I think just going off of that, another thing is like they did have a connection when they were younger. There was
Hmm.
something there. Like they both kind of had the understanding of what each other was going through. Even though they didn't really talk, they weren't really friends.
Hmm.
Like they like you see Naruto walk past Sasuke when he's like sitting on that like the deck thing on the water and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
So there is that there too. But yeah, this arc is just yeah.
I think it's the worst. If I had to definitively say one was the worst, I'd say that might be the
I
worst.
think it's the second to worst, man. We're gonna come up to the one that just man. Okay, and okay, the one that's not on here, that I don't know where this would be included, but I there wasn't really a way to include it. I guess I could have, but if it was included, this would be the worst one, and that's the Tsukiyomi episodes where they're
I
all in
like
their
those more.
dreams.
I like those more.
I hated that.
Dude, they were like fucking like Naruto fanfics essentially. You know what I mean? Like, what if Sasuke never left the village and became like a part of the police force? It was just cool to see these hypotheticals. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that one was that in the Tsukiyomi or was that just? I guess it
Yeah,
was, wasn't it?
that's
Okay,
Tsukuyomi. I thought
because
like it was fun, like hypotheticals. Like it was, yeah, I
okay,
liked it.
I guess we do have that then, because that's this one. I was talking about there was some where it just was like okay. Well, we'll get back into it. We'll get back into it. Next we have
Yeah,
this is the Kaze what is it called
The
the
five
Five
Kage
Goat
Summit.
the
Summit,
five Kage Summit.
the
Yes, yes,
Five
yes.
Goat
I'm
Summit.
tripping on names. I'm tripping on names. This one was very good too.
Yeah,
Uh
that's 2 to 5 for me. I'm
okay,
just gonna say
okay,
it up front.
okay.
Oh yeah, I agree on that.
I also agree. I don't think you can really have an argument with that. Um, yeah. I'm
It's
just
just
looking at
like
the.
sorry, my cat's being very destructive right now, but like
I know the
man,
feeling.
just there's so many great moments. Again, like the scene of the camera like blitzing through the hallways and then like panning to each of the five Kage, and then boom, 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 slashes all of the flags, and Sasuke's on the roof,
That
and
was
that
so
fucking
sick.
soundtrack plays, bro, and he's looking down on them, and it's oh goodness gracious.
I don't know how the five Kage bored you. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know
Bro must
that.
have just not been paying attention.
I don't know. I really liked it. I really liked it. Omar, what are your thoughts on it, man?
Wow. Let's see. Like, remember when Naruto was like showing up to like Kage, begging him to like
Mhm.
forgive Sasuke and all that,
I think that was
and
after.
the
No, it
after
wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. Wait.
that
Yes,
I'm
That
trying to
was
think.
like the same
that
ish
was
time, wasn't
before.
it?
They deemed
Yeah, it was
Sasuke
before.
as
You're
a
right.
threat,
I'm
and then
tripping. I'm tripping.
Sasuke shows up
I'm
and
tripping.
then
You're right.
like starts fucking around everywhere. That fight with the Raikage was dope.
Yeah.
You know what else was a sick moment when Obito showed up on
That's what I was
Naruto,
about to
just
say
sitting
next. When
there.
Obito shows up,
Oh, he was just sitting there. He was like, Naruto, I need to talk to you. I was just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, that was so sick. That was so sick. That was so
Also,
sick.
like the whole confrontation between like Gaara and Sasuke, like when Gaara's like, "I've been there before, Sasuke, bro."
yeah, he's
Sasuke's
trying to
like, "No,
stop
you
him.
weren't, bitch. You don't understand me. No one understands me." By the way, like
What?
Sasuke's my favorite anime character of all time. I'm allowed to say this, but it was a great confrontation.
Man, and then Danzo Sasuke too, that's in here.
I love that also.
yeah.
Danzo Sasuke's in this, but Sasuke was a savage against Danzo.
Yeah.
Like when he like stabbed Karen through fucking, I was like, damn.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so wild.
So wait,
Then he
does
was
this
about to kill Sakura too.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez,
Does
that boy
this-
was a menace.
also include then Kakashi versus Sasuke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
That was
It's
a little
kind of
disappointing.
it's fishy.
Stopped him.
It's
But
Yeah, it was,
it was still cool to have that confrontation for the first time in a long time. For me,
I'm
it's
th-
below Itachi and Pain.
I'm
Or I mean,
thinking it's
Itachi and Jiraiya. Right there,
yeah,
yeah.
it's probably gonna be 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Uh
Wait,
Yeah.
does this also... When does Sasuke find out about Itachi? Like, is it also at the beginning, very beginning of the saga,
you're
we might say?
right. When that Oh my gosh, when was that?
I think so, right? I think it's at the
Okay, we're gonna
very
have to
beginning of
fact
this
check
arc.
that. I'm gonna pull up Crunchyroll right now. I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
Let me
because
see.
like, yeah, just that scene of Sasuke looking over the water, like crying. That was
That was crazy.
one of my favorite moments in the whole show, in all of anime, really, to be honest.
Was that Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. It might have been I think that was during the I think that would have been technically the pain. I think it would have been the Jiraiya Itachi. I think.
Really, is it all the way back there?
Yeah.
I felt
I
like it
think
came a
so.
little bit later, or maybe it ran simultaneous to the Pain arc. I really don't remember.
Unless it was after the pain arc.
Because he was talking to Obito, and wasn't Obito the one that told him everything?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look up what episode. I think this my screen will be shared. What episode
Yeah. I think
does
because I think doesn't like
Sasuke
Zetsu bring Sasuke
find
to
out
Obito like right after he
about-
defeats Itachi?
Let's see. Okay, then
141.
episode 141. So that would have been
After fighting Danzo.
Was it after fighting Danzo? No, that was before. That was before.
I'm just looking at the title of the video down there.
Oh.
Sasuke find out the
Wait.
truth about Itachi after fighting Danzo.
Wait, that was after.
Yeah, he was going after Danzo because of the shit he put Itachi through.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was before. Cause yeah, that's why. So 141 was. It was yes, it was after the Itachi fight. Yeah.
Directly after?
Yeah, so 140, yeah. Cuz 138 was the end of the Itachi fight.
Okay, fair. Yeah, just adds to how good the fucking Itachi
True,
Jiraiya
true.
arc was.
Okay, now we got that cleared up. It does. Yeah. That arc was very good. Yeah, it was right before the pain arc. Okay. What was said? There's something said I wanted to pull up here. Okay, there's a lot to unpack in the chat right now. Sasuke done for fighting the 5 Kage. I don't know what you guys thought about that in
No.
hindsight. Nah, him pulling up. I mean, I guess because like they didn't necessarily cause anything. So he just I don't know though. I think he just pulled up just because.
Like
was like,
this is
"Fuck
the
it."
thing, right? Like it's very easy to be the cool, calm, collected viewer saying Sasuke just made an irrational decision. But this is the thing. We're not fucking rational robots out here, right? We are Sasuke just found out that the one goal he structured his whole life around was a lie, right? So he's
True,
literally going
true.
through a whole crisis. Like his entire life, like literally everything he did in OG Naruto and in the beginning of Shippuden was to just gain power and defeat Itachi.
Yeah, yeah.
And he found out that that was all misplaced. So yeah, he's kind
Mhm.
of he's in a bit of a fucking cloud right now. And he
Mhm.
has this like immense anger, this almost like innumerable, unquantifiable amount of like anger. He doesn't know where to direct it. He just knows that he's so mad at the Shinobi world for what they did to like his brother. And
Yep.
this was like his grand statement. Because listen, when your emotions are that heightened, we're not here like fucking writing out our whole plans for like the next 12 months and our little planners. No, we're gonna go to the Kage summit. We're gonna stir some shit up. And
Mhm.
yeah, was he cocky? Absolutely. But again, that's just part of his character. So was it the rational decision? Sure, but like no one is the rational robot that we the viewers think they should be.
Facts.
So I just think that's a stupid comment entirely, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think definitely if Hinata did die, that would have been an interesting what if for sure. Just seeing how Naruto would react after that, especially just after having Jiraiya killed too, and then like if Hinata died as well, that would have been crazy.
He would have gone
Um,
crazy for real.
and then for this one about Obito showing up, I feel like that, yeah, he does need to capture him, but Obito, I forget because I saw someone like talk about this, but I forget exactly what the point was because it kind of made sense to me at the time, but I'm sort of lacking right now. So I don't know if you guys had anything to say about that directly. Because I feel like him like not capturing him then, I forget, like I don't really know the reasoning either. It's
I
tough.
don't either. Yeah, I
I don't know.
mean, my first instinct is that Obito had a bigger goal that he needed to achieve,
Mhm.
and that involved bringing all the nations together. And I think capturing Naruto there just wouldn't be optimal for achieving
Mhm.
his overarching goal in the most efficient way.
True,
So
true,
he had to
true.
kind of wait for all the pieces to fall in line before he can make such big moves on Naruto. Um, plus, he's just a playful, mischievous kind of guy. Just
I'm
kind of
saying
came
like
to taunt the
it was
enemy,
all
I
shits
guess.
and giggles for that.
Yeah, yeah. And I think maybe part of it was because for his like plan to work, he needed, Naruto to still be around to do such and such thing to such and I don't know. That something like that maybe.
Yeah,
But
something.
then again, I mean, it's hard to
It's
say.
yeah, it does not bother me. I mean, yeah, I liked it. It was a cool little confrontation. Made him seem more mysterious.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this one, so what I said it was, this one is the For Shinobi World War countdown. So this is like everything before like the war starts. Everything, or no, I think the war might have technically started. Like everything before the filler stuff when they got on the boat, basically, and then everything after the Five Kage Summit. Just all that stuff. If you kind of understand that.
So like rebuilding the village and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess that would be included. And then also like man, what else happened? All the Kage again together, like after Obito made the declaration, and then figuring all that out. And I guess you get like Gara like commanding the Shinobi Alliance and all that stuff. Like that speech, that scene was kind of dope. Um yeah, all of that stuff. For this one, I'm thinking maybe like it was cool, but nothing crazy happened. It wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
anything insane, but it was cool.
I'd put it honestly
It
at the
had
bottom of
moments.
6 to 10
Yeah, that's
because
what I was
just nothing
thinking as well.
significant happens here.
Yeah, I think this is probably also this is also when uh would this also be the Nine Tails stuff? Or was that after that was after the boat. Never mind. Never mind. So that'll be the next one. So yeah, I'd say probably bottom of 6 to 10 as well. What do you think, Omar?
Uh, was this the when Sakura went to look for Naruto to say that she liked him instead of Sasuke?
Yeah,
Was that
yeah, that happened.
okay? That shit pissed me off
Wait,
when she said that.
or was that five Kage?
Was that the five Kage?
I think that was five Kage. Yeah, she's a
Okay,
bitch
yeah,
for
because
that.
he was going back and he got attacked by Obito talking to him and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah, yeah. Bro, she's
Okay.
such a fuck Sakura, man. Oh my gosh.
River
All I'm
hates you with a
saying,
passion.
all I'm saying is, Boruto
Uh,
onwards, I am very pro Sakura, and even at the end of the war, I'm pretty big on Sakura.
that's
But
understandable.
Ayo, there ain't no explaining that shit there. I'm just gonna keep it off front.
Yeah, bro, she sucks. She really sucks. Like she does get better, but like she's very strong. She's strong. People that say she isn't strong are wrong, but like she still sucks. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, this one bottom of 6 to 10. You agree with that, Omar? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Or okay, so that'll probably be around 9 or 10. And then we have the next filler as well. This is all the boat filler shit that happened. That wasn't great. Not really.
I straight up
Like,
don't remember it.
like they had like the mushroom episode with like the boat got overcome by mushrooms and shit, and then it was just
Oh,
all
that
over
was like when they went crazy and
all that
shit.
nonsense. And then guy got sick, and then also guy was like wild and out and all that stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no. That's the next. That's the next. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, we'll get back to that, but okay. I'll just stick it. It's gonna be in the bottom 4. You think it's better or worse than this one?
It might be worse. I
I
genuinely
think it's
don't remember a thing
worse.
about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it was just really just nonsensical. Um. Okay. Next we have this one. What did I call this? The For Shinobi World War Confrontation. That is the next one. So like this is like the beginning of the war. Like in Naruto coming, it was all of Naruto's Nine Tails train with B on the island. And then this is also would include Kisame against Guy, and then Naruto gaining the ability, showing up, and then showing Tsunade and the right Kage that hey, he has to fight. Them eventually agreeing, and then him going to see Itachi and Nagato and all that stuff, all of that,
Yeah,
all
this
that
was
stuff.
definitely dope as fuck.
It was definitely dope. Trying to figure out. Let me figure out. And I guess this includes like the 7 Ninja Swordsman stuff too, which is kind of meh.
Yeah.
But has B's backstory and the Raikage's backstory and that stuff too.
Oh, do we get the shot with like them fighting Minato, right?
Yes, that was in here.
That was fucking dope.
I don't know when. I forget the Kakashi backstory. When was that? That was earlier
Like
with
Kakashi Gaiden?
Obito.
Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's
That was
like
earlier. Yeah.
130
Whatever.
or like something like that.
Okay, yeah. So we got that. We didn't mention that, but yeah, I think the it's still the right, placing of stuff.
Yeah.
This one, where do you guys want to put it? Because
Probably
I
really
want
just
to
tough.
say it's 6th, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
I think I might put it at the bottom of the 6 tier, maybe at like 10.
10, really?
Just because I like the summit more.
No. The summit. That's not the summit. That's the stuff before this. That's the build up to the war. I know that's confusing.
That's
but
what we're talking
like,
about right now, right? Like the
this
wait.
one is like when the war started. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay,
confusing.
sorry.
I should have picked a better picture, but yeah, it's fine.
I'd put it under Kaze Kage Retrieval.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's I really think it's a underrated arc. Like there were some cool moments in this in terms of setup.
True.
Like the backstory was cool. This also had A versus Naruto, like the speed contest,
Yeah,
right?
it did.
That was really cool. But nothing like really big and significant happens. It's like setup still.
I think the Itachi and Nagato fight was really dope too.
That's true. That is true.
And then the Guy and Kisame fight was dope. I think
that's true.
Right.
was B and Kisame in this too, or was that earlier? I think that was earlier. Yeah, no, that was earlier. I'm tripping. That was way earlier.
Okay.
We didn't talk about that either. There's so much stuff that happens in Naruto, man. Oh my gosh.
You're right. Itachi, Nagato, Kisame versus Guy. That's pretty cool. The speed okay, you convinced me. Let's put it at 6.
Let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go. 6. Okay. Now we have the power, like the 5-episode. Like I just put it as art because I don't know. It doesn't really fit into anything else, so I just stuck here. It's like the 5-episode like thing, power. It's just like a random thing. It's
Honestly,
very
don't
random.
remember it again.
It's like okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so it's 5 episodes. Basically, it starts out with like they have this mission. They go to this city, and then this thing there's like a Naruto clone thing that they have to that becomes like this evil Nine Tails chakra, and they gotta like, I don't know. It's I'm
I'm
not gonna
lost.
spin.
Am
Yeah, I'm
I
not
the
gonna
only one
spin.
lost?
If you don't remember, you don't remember. Oh, well, you might just have to like go. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I'll pull up. I'll pull up a picture here.
Yeah.
Naruto power. Power arc. I don't know. Here. This is kind of the stuff that happened. Oh yeah, there was like these data was like there brought back for some reason. Oh, Kabuto. Kabuto was like one of the villains. Kabuto. This is Kabuto. Yeah, I don't
Good
know.
Oh,
lord,
was this like under
Elizabeth.
the pond? Was this under the like
Yeah,
lake?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. Got
Oh.
you. All right, man.
yeah. I thought this was decent actually. Um, I mean, obviously it's filler and it came up at such a random time, but I thought it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Like in
Yeah, I
terms of,
like it more than the tailed beast filler arcs
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
for
fair.
sure,
I think that's fair.
at least. And you might be able to convince me having it over the Osmo arc if you really wanted to. But I'm just gonna say my instinct is to put it below. But
And
I'll
the
hear you
ending
out.
was good. The ending was good. I like the ending.
Was this the when Guy and Rock Lee went off against Six Tails?
The Six Tails. The guy and Rock Lee were in it. Yeah, no, not. Oh, yeah, that was Naruto hugged himself. That was previously. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Man, I'm thinking. I don't know. I think this probably was when they fought.
Because I like that combo.
Probably. I don't really remember that. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I think again, it doesn't do anything for the story like the awesome one. That's kind of. But it was good though. But it's very much filler. Like it literally pertains not at all to the story. So that's why I'm thinking maybe it would go here under the Osmo arc. But I
I
mean,
can
here
get with that.
we're debating filler right now, man. I don't know. I feel like it could go above though, because it's also short. It's short and sweet.
Short and sweet filler is a good filler.
It's tough. It's really tough. Because it's more of a standalone thing. That's why it's like it has nothing pertaining to the story.
Yeah, it feels like a movie more than anything.
Yeah, exactly. It
I
does
thought it
feel
was a
like
movie at first, though, Cap.
Like, I don't even know why I don't know why they did that. I guess we'll just stick it there. We'll just stick it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. This is like this is the war climax. So this is like everything from I just put it all together. This is like everything from what did I say? When Madara shows up all the way to the Sasuke Naruto fight. I just stuck it together because I didn't know how else to separate it. So it's here. All of it.
Damn, all the way to the Sasuke and Naruto
Wait,
fight?
really?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
My
I just did
God.
fucking put it all together. But
That
I did there are filler arcs in between that I took out. So like I don't know.
On
Like
a
I
good
said,
day, that could be my number one.
yeah. It didn't feel like it should be separated. That's kind of why I just put it together.
It could most definitely be a number one if you're going to put it all together like that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
'Cause,
my
I mean,
thing.
Am I tripping about not separating it or like,
No,
does it make
I'm
sense?
with it.
Okay.
I'm with it. People like to separate like the stuff with Kaguya,
Yeah.
and that's fine. I kind of understand, but like I don't know. I just put it all together. It's more convenient.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
like this is my thing, okay? And I think how we rate this will come down to like our kind of rating philosophies.
Yes.
So, for instance, the fated battle between brothers and Tales of the Goliath Dryas, those were really good in and of themselves. I think they had really
Mhm.
great fights. There wasn't anything actively wrong about them. They did a lot of great things for certain character arcs, namely Sasuke
Yeah.
and Naruto, respectively. And consistently, it was amazing. The war arc is like the most inconsistent thing I've ever like witnessed in my life
Facts.
because this has some of my favorite moments in all of Naruto. Period. And there's just on the other hand, so many moments where I'm like, but like, why? Why are we bringing this character back? Who cares?
Yeah.
Who asked for this? Why is nobody dying? So it's polarizing, but like at the end of the day, Naruto versus Sasuke, just the best fight ever. Just period. Kakashi versus Obito. All right. Mike Guy versus
Oh, yeah.
Madara. Madara
Yeah.
himself fighting all the fucking Shinobi. Like But then not only does it have like the best choreography in anime, it has like some of the most emotional moments too, like Naruto meeting his mother. We get the
And
whole
his
backstory
dad.
about that, right?
Bro,
Meeting
I
his
was
dad
in
as well.
tears, bro.
And dude, for lore, in terms of what it does for the world building, we get fucking Sasuke bringing back the Hokage, okay? And we get the
I'm
whole backstory of the Leaf and like how the whole ninja world was created. And then when Minato joins the battlefield, all the Hokage, okay, this is like you can't make this shit up. All the Hokage and our protagonists fighting like Obito and Madara, that shit was nuts. Okay, so when we consider all this, that for me, and I'm a man of peaks will outweigh the dips, and I think right now the way I'm feeling, I would put this at number one almost.
Okay,
Honestly.
real quick, just to clear it up. This part, so the other parts we did like the build up to the war and like the beginning of the war stuff. So this is actually like after Madara shows up. So it's everything after Madara shows up until the end. So
Okay.
it's not the whole war, just to confirm. It's just
Yeah.
that part of the war. It's like the climax where all the good shit happens.
Yeah. Fair.
So yeah.
Yep.
And yeah.
I'm with it.
Okay. But where to put it? It's tough. It's tough, like
This
you
is
said.
the thing. Like it doesn't have the most
Peaks are
satisfactory ending,
crazy.
much like the pain arc. Like the ending kind of sucked. But well, okay, I say sucked. That's a little harsh. I don't really mean that. But
technically, the Naruto and Sasuke fight was the end.
oh,
So
true. I'm just okay. The resolution with
the
Kaguya wasn't
Kaguya
great,
sucked,
but
kind of.
at the
The
very
fight wasn't
least,
bad though.
that didn't take away from the good stuff in the arc, unlike the
Mhm.
pain arc, which I think the ending did take away from the good stuff in a certain sense.
I think it kind of does though, because you got to
The
think like,
Kaguya?
yeah, because it kind of discredits like Madara and Obito and kind of what they did in a
Oh,
way.
that's
'Cause it's
true. I
like,
never thought of that.
because it's like, oh well, now this is the actual villain. It's like,
Yeah, when
Yeah.
that's what said that I'm Kaguya's will and like takes over the shit.
yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
really what they've been doing has all just been for naught, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay, that
kind of
makes
like,
sense. I see the fact that I didn't pick up on like the fact that I didn't have that particular gripe with it was just a sign of the fact that I don't think it's significant as with pain. But I mean that's entirely like a me thing,
also it's shorter. Like the pain's shorter, so it's easier to like see that. In terms of this, where it's
That's
just
true.
so much.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Like there are a lot of like fucking big issues, like
Mhm.
just deaths, more,
Mhm.
kill people.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
Kakashi to die so bad. I wanted Mike Guy to die so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't bring back so many people. Like there's just
Don't.
so many issues.
And why
Like
Veggie?
yeah, it's difficult to manage all these characters. I don't know why Kishimoto did that. Like that must have been like hell to write.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Now I have a question for you guys.
What?
I already suspect the answer. I suppose you're both. I guess it's not a question. I suppose you're both just critical of the Kaguya stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, again, it's kind of all over the place. So it's, I mean, there's a lot to be critical of, but again, the peaks are just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I only ask, Omar, go on before I cut you off.
No, you go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because like there like is a sect of Naruto fans that are dedicated to trying to say that the Kaguya appearance wasn't an ass pull, and I've seen like essays about potential foreshadowing about like in part one, Neji talks about the Byakugan and like he talks about how it's divinity like from another world or some shit like that, and they try to say that was that foreshadowed Kaguya 500 chapters earlier, and they try to like string all these very loose things together to make it like a foreshadow. And like, listen, again, we as the viewer with all this time and distance from the final publication of Naruto can say, okay, maybe there is a rationale for it in the series. But the fact remains, okay, when I was reading the shit weekly, and all I remember hearing is like Kishimoto in the interview was like, I didn't know how to defeat Madara. Like that's all I remember. And then I also remember reading, like, how the fuck is our boys gonna defeat Madara?
Mhm.
And then this happens. There's no amount of words that can capture my disappointment with fucking Madara, the big man himself, just being like, bloop.
And Kaguya
Kaguya.
sucked.
To this
away
absolute
because of
sucked.
Kaguya.
asshole.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Kaguya's not good. She's so bad. It's like a villain. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, she
so
doesn't even
mid.
feel very villainous. Like, there's no presence there. Like, even though in terms of power scaling, she scaled fucking Madara, who had this immense aura about him. She doesn't feel very threatening, other than the fact that we just know she is because she defeated Madara. So, like, there's like the conceptual recognition that, yeah, she's very strong, but like in terms of the way Kishimoto wrote her, she doesn't have that like
Man.
feeling of that presence of threat. Like Orochimaru felt more threatening in the original than
Oh,
Kaguya
yeah.
did
Oh,
here,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And that's the fucking thing. Like your final villain should not have that kind of thin aura to them. And
And
that's
look,
exact.
like, oh no, go ahead.
No, I was kind of derailing.
Oh,
So
okay.
please, this was the perfect time to come in.
I was just gonna say, like, the fact that Madara had this build up, you could say, sure, Kage had a little bit of foreshadowing. Madara had crazy foreshadowing. Like, I don't like. You could say Kage had foreshadowing. I don't care. She still sucked. It didn't. Even if there's foreshadowing, it doesn't change the fact that she sucked. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That, like, it's still stupid. Like, I like, regardless
Yeah.
of that defense just doesn't make sense to me because it doesn't
Yep.
make it better. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I agree.
It just.
And
I
like,
feel like
oh
they
my,
put her in for the fact that they wanted to bring in Boruto, and then they bring in
Yeah.
the rest of Kaguya's family to come in. Because like, where does she rank among her family? Like, do we know that or like?
yeah,
Oh,
we kind of know how it all works in
Is she like
Boruto.
lower? Is she like not the top or like?
No, she was. Do you mind me spoiling, or it's
I
very
mean,
minor,
yeah, it's fine
well, or
for
maybe it's
me.
not too minor. Like I don't know. Are you sure? Should I say
Like,
it?
I just want to kind of know where she ranks among them. Like, if she's
She would be. I think she's lower than most
okay,
of them.
okay.
She was supposed to be a
Fucking got him.
sacrifice.
Oh
Dang.
wow,
Yeah,
damn.
kind
The
of. It's
creator of
difficult.
chakra on Earth is a fucking
Yeah.
lower.
That is crazy.
Well, I don't know. I don't. Maybe I shouldn't say anything, but like it, Boruto does make more sense out of it, and I think Boruto even makes it kind of cool. But like, let me just say, like, the fucking mental gymnastics I will do for Naruto are infinite. I will do anything I can to defend this fucking series. Okay, so you take it with a grain of salt. But I do think that Boruto
Hmm.
at least gives us more to, I don't want to say appreciate, but probably that's the best word. The Kaguya stuff. Yeah, maybe.
This is an interesting thing to think that like maybe she was forced, like Kishimoto didn't really want to make her, but
Yeah,
that's possible.
I'm not. Were they? I just simply don't know like the
Yeah.
actual timeline, but I don't know if like they probably had Boruto in mind for a while, I guess.
I'd
But
assume.
I don't know why. Yeah, I mean that would make sense if Kishi was just forced to bring her in, but yeah, I don't know if that's the case. That's a fucking damn shame.
Yeah, really.
Really.
This has to be the most polarizing arc because I feel like honestly, without a doubt, if they would have actually just fought Madara and that been the end, this could have definitely been one.
Yeah.
But without like it's just so hard for me to be like, oh, this is one. Because even though the Naruto Sasuke thing too was so great, and it's like but like the pain arc was so good, and it's so much more. Like it just made so much more sense. Like it's really tough. Omar, what are you thinking, man? I don't know.
I'll just say that I will absolutely want that one, but let's see what Omar has to say.
I'm just lost in thought.
It's
Like,
tough to put it at one for me, but it's also I could see it.
I like. Is it hard to put it top with like tied at one? But like, same time we could have done the same thing with Itachi and Jiraiya.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you could kind of say it's a three-way, but at the same time, if you want to nitpick, like, I'm not really all for nitpicking. Like, I'm more of a, I like where this goes and like keep watching it. So I'm not really critical when it comes to watching anime or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's a One Piece fan.
The
only
All right,
way you can enjoy
relax.
the series.
I've seen plenty of series.
Of course, you aren't as bad as Timmy. This like one of our other co-hosts, Timmy. He only hates on like certain things, but everything else he thinks is good. And it's like he literally can't rank anything. He won't.
Huh.
That's how Omar was for a while too. He wouldn't rank. He finally did it though. He did make a top 10, but
It was hard to make a top 10. Then I watched more anime and
like
top
Timmy
10
will
kind of
not
made a
do
little
it.
more sense.
Timmy will not do it, bro. Like I've tried to get this
Damn.
man to make a top 10 for the longest. He just won't. He says he can't do it. Like everything's his favorite. I'm like something has to be more
Damn.
than your favorite. Like has to be hot, like more of your favorite. He's like, no. Like, dude, I don't get it. Whatever. Okay. It's so tough. I don't know.
I'll give you guys an ultimatum, maybe. Okay. Either I'd put it either at the very highest of one, or below the fated battle between brothers.
Yeah,
I feel like you guys could agree with that one.
I'm fair. That's fair. That's fair enough.
I think it just belongs there. Your hands just go in there.
So if we put it at first, would the pain arc go to second?
Yes. It
Yes.
has to. Come on now, y'all.
River, it's your call.
Yeah, make the call.
I go. I kind of know what I want to do. I think. Do I? Wait.
Do you?
I think this would make the most sense. Okay. Would be this, but then we do this. I think.
What a surprise change of events. God damn.
I think.
I'm
made
with it. Fuck it.
jump from what it made?
I'm
jump
with
from
it.
there?
Here's the reasoning. For me, because if we're gonna nitpick, then we gotta nitpick. And the pain arc has more moments that you can nitpick than the Jiraiya and Itachi. So just because of that, like for that, if we're going off that reasoning, we gotta be consistent. And that's consistent. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I'm with it.
Omar, does that make sense?
Yeah. Question.
This is
Where did when did Sasuke go to retrieve like his squad? Was that during that arc too?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Was
that's
it?
right before the fight with Deidara.
Oh, okay. Wait, was Deidara in this too? Wait, where was
Yeah.
Deidara?
Yeah,
was part
Deidara's
of
in that
the.
one there because it was Sasuke versus Deidara
Oh yeah, okay.
while he was
yeah.
trying to find Itachi.
Yeah, all of that, and when he was getting his squad, that was really dope too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But was it the? I don't know though, because this would mean, but then again, if we're going off the peaks, then the peak would be this, I think, because it
Well-
has the peaks in it of this if Shippuden.
That's what I said. It's really gonna come down to like what do you value more, consistency or peaks? For me, like it's back and forth. Like in this
Mm.
very podcast, I've flipped between two of them.
Wait, which two?
Well, earlier I
Oh,
was
these
like
two?
earlier on in the podcast I was totally on board with like fated battle between brothers blah 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 is number one. I normally say that as my number one, but like right now thinking about like peaks, I'd probably put War Arc at one. But I mean, yeah, it's really tough.
It's so tough. Omar, you have anything?
But I'm fine with it as it is right now.
Okay, Omar, what do you think? I need help.
I don't know, cause like peaks wise goes to the War Arc, consistent wise I guess goes to Itachi and Jiraiya, and then you look at the Pain Arc, it's like right in between both.
Yeah. So I legitimately, well, okay.
Yeah, it really just depends on how the guy thinks.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. This is my. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'd switch Jiraiya and Pain. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Maybe.
I think Jiraiya's death was a bigger and better
Dude.
peak than anything in the assault arc.
Do we gotta take a? I low-key think we need a vote.
I think we need to vote.
Wait, how are you doing a vote?
Just what? Okay, either this way, or not, or the other. Okay. Well, okay. Which one do you want at one? We'll just vote that between those two.
Were we voting this entire time, trying to figure out what was one?
I don't know, man. We just
Come on, man. That's what we were doing the whole time.
We gotta do something. I'm struggling.
Well, I'm struggling too.
My thing is, I just can't see like the fated battle between brothers and the Tales of Jiraiya the Gauntlet, whatever the fuck it is, below Pain's arc. Like
Do
the
we
Pain
just need to
assault.
just put them together at one and say fuck it?
I think so. Should we do like 1 to 2 on top? And then
Yeah.
Sure, it's just how it's got to be.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we dethroned Pain's assault.
I mean, yeah.
But this makes sense to me. Like this really does
It
feel like
does.
how the arcs stack up.
But then which one's one? Which one's one?
It's like a hair apart. It depends on what I'm feeling that day. Do I want peaks or consistency? You know, it's like pick your poison. Both are equally as good. They're
Here.
good in their own way. Leave it like that, I think. 1+1. There we go. It's just how it's got to be, man.
or is there like a okay? Here, wait. Here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Or we just put like an equal sign. Just this. Oh no, one equals one.
We definitely need the numbers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. We'll do that. Okay. Moving on. Man, but we can't do that though. We can't do it.
Just do like
Gotta
1 to
decide.
2.
I feel like we have to decide. We have to decide.
River's
the
always
war.
trying to think of songs.
We got to decide. Bro.
War's better. Peaks are
Okay.
better.
Okay. We got it.
That's
I'm
it.
just saying. But it
Better
doesn't
peaks.
look. It looks wrong having them at different tiers. So there.
Yep, I agree.
I think that's right. Omar, are you with it?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Okay.
Rock.
Next, we have the lame ass tuning exams. Where are we putting this one? I think it's there. I think it's gonna be like there.
Yeah, fuck it.
I couldn't really care less about these fillers.
It
Yeah.
might. Yeah. I mean, it was cool seeing this kind of just because we never got this before, but it was
Yeah.
just like why there of all places, like right in the war arc. Why?
They needed something, I guess.
I guess you know what the thing is though. If we're like I think I did the war arc a big favor by not counting the fillers, these filler parts, because if I
Yeah.
did, there's no way it would have been one. This
Mhm.
one's like the
Tsukiyomi?
alternate thing.
Although the dreams,
It's not all the
above
dreams.
above flashback.
Above flashback.
Above the flashback arc.
It might even be better.
Yeah.
Might even be here.
I don't know.
Really?
It dragged for too long. It really dragged for too long.
I think it
to me.
drags, yeah.
The ending was good though. Like
The ending of
Yeah.
what?
like seeing Sasuke's like whole thing, like the ending of this part, because it's like Tsunade's like dream, or I think it is, because like it shows Naruto and Sasuke they're kind of conflict if Sasuke would have stayed in the village and
Mhm.
all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Okay. I think there is a good spot, just because. And then the Kakashi. Wait, so this is 4. Okay, so there's got to be a 5th one. The Kakashi stuff. Wait, there's got to be 5 here too. Wait. So do you think Kakashi should go here?
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That
That was like
cool.
some pretty good stuff.
It was good stuff. And then this is like all the after war shit. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 5. There should be 5 in each of these. Wait, did I just count wrong? I must have count. Wait.
River can't count.
Yo, you kind of fell off.
2, 3, 4, 5, 16, 17, 18. There is 19. What?
Yeah, we're good.
How is this wrong?
That's right.
16, 17, 18.
No, you're good.
Okay, then where does this go? Then I don't know.
I don't like. Good lord, do I barely remember this?
Just all like the after war shit. Like I don't know. This is probably like here.
Top of there.
Top of here.
The best thing I can remember is that the end at the wedding and whatnot.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
probably here. It's probably here. Just because it was cool to see some of this stuff, but like it wasn't great.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like actually like no. There.
But now we have to move down the turtle arc to 16.
Yes.
Or the 3
So
tails,
okay, so this
whatever.
this doesn't seem right. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it is right. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, we got it. Okay. I was tripping. Okay. All right. Yeah, got you. Oh, okay. I didn't include like the Itachi arc. That's somewhere else. Because that should be 1. The Itachi stuff was really good. Don't get me wrong, it was. But there was just so much. It was just so many different flashbacks. Like there wasn't like one specific. I guess there was one specific. I guess that was part of the war arc too. So okay, another thing for the war arc. There we go. Now that's in the war arc, I guess.
Amen.
The climax. So
Hell yeah.
oh shoot, Dane says he approves. Appreciate that.
We're glad.
Good shit.
Okay. So this is the final tier list. This is in all its glory. In all its glory. Are you guys happy with it? I think it's good.
I think I'd be happy with it.
Or the
Yeah.
final ranking. It's not
Yeah.
really a tier. It's more of a ranking. Okay. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm with it, to be honest. I don't like after the video I might think it over once more, like my own personal choices, but like looking at it now, like I'm pretty sure this is exactly how I would rate it.
Yeah, I think there's very little gripes. Actually, okay, the Kakashi's probably above this. Because
Yeah, I agree.
nothing happened in this.
Yeah, that's true. I think I might have Pain a little lower still.
Really? How much under Kage Summit?
I can't, honestly,
You're
yeah.
hurting me, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I probably have
I
it on
can't
Kage
do
Summit.
that. I can't do that.
I might even have it. No, I wouldn't have it under that.
Skinny Bob, you don't approve, bro. Why don't you approve? What's your
Wait,
gripe?
who?
Skinny Bob.
We have beef with him the entire
Ass.
show, man. Like, bro.
Skinny Bob, what would you change? Let us know. Hey, Osmosis said likes it. There we go. Okay. Solid. Skinny Bob, let us know. But I think we're about to finish this up. But if you have any gripes, we'll address them. So
He's
go,
asking the
go
whole
ahead.
paragraph.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay.
Like, I don't like how you guys are talking right now.
Okay. Are we? Was Power Rip be better than this? Was it?
No, I don't think so. I didn't even remember the
Okay.
damn thing.
Was this better than Awesome? I feel like this kind of.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, I think it is. Okay. Is it better than this too? No, the wedding stuff kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. The wedding stuff sucked.
Okay.
I think that's good. Fuck it. Okay, here we go. Skinny Bob has said what he has gripes with. Pain is 1, Jiraiya is 2, and the last arc is 3.
That's fair.
Yeah, that probably would have been my initial ranking before this, but there's just so many points made, and I don't know. I think this does change it. It just feels so weird. It feels weird because it's like I've always hated on the war arc a lot, but we did take out the fillers from it in this arc list, so it's like I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, if you look at it that way, though, the war arc does have a lot of good shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
You take the fillers out.
I feel like it's kind of unfair to keep the fillers in it. It's just unfair. So yeah, okay. I think I'm good. All right, Osmosis. My ranks would be 1 Itachi and Jiraiya, then 2 Pain Assault, 3 Chunin. Oh no, the Chunin. Now this isn't the part 1 Chunin exams. I just want to keep it clear. This is the filler Chunin exams. And unless you're talking about part 1 and part 2, because I think I do want to do another podcast trying to figure out what is the best arc in all of Naruto, maybe, and having that debate. Because I don't really want to spoil it here, because I would ask you guys what you think, but maybe we can talk about it after recording. So yeah, we may have that coming soon. We may have to have Doofy on again for that. I don't know if he's down or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so I think this is our completed tier list. Let us guys know what you thought in the comments down below when this goes live. Thanks for everyone who turned into the stream. Really appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the okay. Meant both. Got it. Okay, so make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. We just hit 100 going into this new year. The goal, you know what? Fuck it. The goal is 1,000. Fuck it. We're trying to hit 1,000. So go ahead, hit that subscribe, hit that like. Really appreciate it. Like I said, leave your comments down below with your thoughts. Thanks for everyone who tuned into the stream. If you want to be notified when we start streaming, hit the notification bell. You can also be part of it as we're live. Skinny Buff says he wants in that shit. I guess we'll see. That would be an interesting debate for sure. So again, make sure you guys go check out Doofy's channel. Link will be in the description. You better. If you don't, I mean, unless you hate his opinions, because maybe you. I don't know. But all right, guys, that's all I got. Omar, I don't know if you had anything, or Doofy, if you had anything else.
No,
Great.
I'm
Nah,
good.
I guess not. All right, flow out. Peace, my people.
Peace.
Peace.